Did you get the notification or did you scroll up? North Philly Logan. We are live actually doing some work today, Mike. You already know, bro. You already know I got the boiler running. I got it running. We do work every day. Alright, so right now they had no hot water, no heat, because there was no power to the boiler, to the burner. Burner, boiler, burner, boiler. There was no power. The first thing I did was check the emergency switch. The emergency switch was Gucci. You feel me? Tape was Gucci. Boiler running, motherfucking boiler running. That's a fact. That's a fact, right? But then I hit the pressure control, the manual reset. That popped the pop back on. You feel me? What up, boiler man? Have a blessed night. I appreciate you, Tina. I appreciate you. So right, I pressed the button and it came back on. So now I'm just waiting to see if it makes pressure and if it turns back off. So I'm just waiting right now. It might take a little bit because you got to build steam pressure. You got to wait for this gauge right here. You got to wait for this gauge right here to go up. What caused it to go into lockout mode? It didn't go into lockout mode. It lost power. It didn't go into lockout mode. So I think the steam went past the operating control and hit the manual reset. So the operating control might be bad. You gotta figure that out. What up, Rag? Make pressure. Cause the more from boiler. Got that shit right. That's a fact. Tape. Is the pressure? Yes, it was the pressure. What is that? That's a boiler. That's a boiler. So when you live in a building, this is what gives you heat and hot water in the building. Rag. This is what gives you heat and hot water in the building. This whole big shit. Yeah, I'm sweating out here. It's hot as hell in here. It's hot as hell in here. So right now I'm letting it build pressure to see if the pressure turns the boiler off naturally the way it's supposed to, or if it bypassed the operating and turns off the manual reset again. Nah, it's not a big job. It's a waiting job right now. I already got the boiler running. The hardest part is getting the boiler running. Nah, that's the super. That's the super in the back. When something's not working properly, it goes in like its own safe shell, so nothing can hurt it. Nah, that's if something's wrong. There's different kind of lockouts. There's an interlock lockout. There's a flame failure lockout. This one was more like a standing lockout. If you lost power, I give you Wi-Fi and upload. Sonny, what's poppin', Sonny? What's poppin'? I have degrees for this, yes. I have certificates, but you don't need it. I got it because I just wanted to be fancy. No more baddies and boilers. What up? What up, pale horse? What up? So right now, they're getting heat. They got hot water, look. They got hot water. This tells me they got hot water. This is what this tells me. This is the mixing valve. This mixes the cold water with the extremely hot water to give you the shower water. You shower with the water that's coming out of here. When you take a bath, it's from the water that's inside of here. And it looks crazy, but that's what you're taking a bath with. You're taking a bath with that. You feel me? Look at it, dripping out here. What's good? I do hope all is well. I appreciate you. Good looking tape. Good looking cog. Pause that though. I wish I knew how to do this work. I can teach you. Bot baddie, only right tape. I can teach you how to do this work. It normally takes a long time though. I know. I remember this one take a long time. You don't got pressure yet, so we're still waiting. A little bit. That might be too high. This might be too high. Yeah. I think it is too high. But I think it's too high because if you lower it, you don't get heat. I think you only get heat with that. With that 194 maybe. I think so. But I would know by watching it. I would know. But then I'm throwing. The hot water good right now. The heat's next. The heat comes after the hot water. Oh man, that work. You already know. So once the mixing valve reaches 130 on target, that's when it will stop mixing the water. No, that's when it'll start balancing itself. So it'll say, hey, I got 130 now. It'll start closing down, and then the temperature will start dropping, and then it'll open back up. That's an actuating mixing valve. This mechanical, then this actuating. Actuating means it goes up and down. It modulates. Mechanical means you adjust it, that's it. That's the difference. That one will modulate up and down, giving you more, giving you less, depending on how much it needs. So I know that sounds stupid, but I just want to know. There's nothing stupid here. Every question is a good question. Sweat rolling down your forehead like condensation on a glass. That's the fact. Hello? I don't know. If it's hot as fuck in there, that's a fact. Holy OSHA violation. Stop playing with me. My guy doing service at 7:30. That's a fact. The sweat on his forehead lets you know the boiler's working. That's a fact. Oh, everything y'all saying is facts. I got it now. Hit the pressure relief valve. Never. I would never hit the pressure relief valve. Red Dog, you trying to set me up. So the thing is, I'm kind of waiting for that 74. That 74 you see there, I want that to go up. It has to reach 197. That's with the 74 right now. And that OD, that's 35 degrees outside. That's the temperature outside. That cut, that means if it goes underneath 58, you get heat. If it goes above 58, you don't get heat. That's what this means. Never hit the pressure relief. Exactly. Never hit the pressure relief, bro. You try to set me up. You try to set me up. What in the effing? You went to Christmas party today? Nah. I never get to go. I never get to go. I'm always working. I never get to go. Is that a ship? Nah, it's a boiler. I never get to go to the Christmas parties, man. One wrong button and kaboom. Nah, it ain't one wrong button. I press a lot of buttons. Look. It ain't go kaboom. Working tonight. Yep. I'm on call tonight. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I'm a boiler man giving heat and hot water to the world. Working tonight. You could cook rice in it, yes. Y'all want to see the flame? That looks horrible, bro. I'm not even touching that. Look at that glowing red. That means that thing is burning. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. Y'all wildin'. I am not touching that. 10, 11 wrong buttons. Sorted, mate. Yo, bro, that shit was, you saw that shit glowing? That shit's no joke. I ain't touching that. That's too hot. That shit was glowing red. That shit was glowing red. I do work out. Yeah, I work out. A P90X. What's the BTU? $25.20. I'm gonna go with 2 million, maybe more. A lava lamp do the same shit at once. That's funny as hell. Got a 9-volt battery. Nice. Does it use weights or only body weight? Body weight. So I basically do push-ups and pull-ups. Keep grinding, twin. Sacrifice now to enjoy the fruits of your labor later on in life. I hope so. I already have muscle on my construction job. I just want to cut up, bro. Cut it up. You gotta lift lighter and more. If you want to cut up, you got to do more cardio and lift more. Don't go heavy. If you want to get cut up, don't go heavy. What's the rating on that on the little guy? A lot. That I can guess what's in your pocket. What's in my pocket? I have my hands in my pocket right now. What's in my pocket? I got hands in my pocket right now. I'm Hispanic, and I'll admit our food is good but unhealthy. I'm Hispanic too, so I eat orongo gandules. Any tips, bro? I'm 26. Become a boiler man. If you're 26, become a boiler man. That board, the board ain't here. The board ain't here. All right, look, we got steam pressure going up. Look, here you go. That's 74, now 143. And we got steam going up. That's what we want. Now we're waiting to see if the board turns off on the steam pressure. If it doesn't, then we might have to change that part. I don't have the part on me, so might have to go to the supply house. Rags in your pants. Nah, I let the drip. I let the sweat drip. I let the sweat drip. Keys in the hoodie. Keys in the hoodie. That's a whole fact. Keys in the hoodie. That's a whole fact. Yo, I'll try that out, man. Sure, I'm guessing the lightweight burns more calories. Exactly. Because the muscle more burns more calories, and it ain't building massive muscle mass. You get ripped. You get the 6-pack. Leatherman in the right front pocket. Y'all got me digging in my pockets. Never heard of this job, bro. Besides like home boilers, what does this job consist of? The same thing as home boilers, just bigger. More fire. More fire and bigger. Been pocket watching since 3rd grade, cuz. That nigga got the eye of the... They got an eagle eye on in niggas' pockets. You been watching niggas' pockets. All right, so we don't want to go in past 5. If it goes past 5, we're in bad shape. I'm definitely Hispanic. I'm Puertorriqueño, man. I'm Puertorriqueño. If it shuts off before 5 or on 5 and it doesn't lose power, we good to go. I'm still gonna put in to change it, but at least it works right now. Chapo Grandes. I like Big Pun. I like Big Pun because I'm Puerto Rican, because you like Big Pun. I always told you I was gonna get you, Papi. Taking the shit, stab you in the stomach while I'm taking the cocky. Big Pun is dope. If this boiler shuts off and the power stays on, we're going home. Or maybe another call comes in, I don't know. Still not a player, but you still a hater. So the whole point is that I want to make sure the boiler turns off on the pressure control. If it doesn't, we got to change it. If we don't change it, that means this building is not going to get heat or hot water. We don't want that. We want them to at least have one. It's going down. It be like that. That's what keeps me still working. Yeah, I don't stop over there in New York. We don't. It doesn't stop in New York. I'm West Coast and not many Puerto Ricans. I'm jealous y'all got Puerto Ricans. Nah, but y'all got the Mexican mommies in California. Where you from? West Coast? You said West Coast. I automatically thought California because I'm from California. But y'all got all the novella mommies. And the West Coast got all the novella mommies out there. How much do you charge a job? It depends. Need a man's perspective on something. Don't ask me. I don't want to give you my perspective. Cali, I'm from Cali. Yeah, y'all got all the novella mommies out there, bro. The Mexican shorties over there be looking fire. Are you crazy? That's true, but it's boring after a while. There's no different than over here, bro. It ain't no different. It gets boring after a while. Right now, we in high fire. Stockton represent, word. My ID was in Stockton. You're a boiler operator? No, I'm not a boiler operator. I'm a boiler mechanic. I fix these things. I don't operate them. I can operate them, but I fix them. When they're not operating, they call me. And I get them back operating, but the operator can then watch it. Let the operator watch it while I fix it. Sacramento, okay. Like that cut, like that cut. He's a hero, that's a fact. What brought you to NY? My mom, Cali, Palo Alto. And my mom's from New York, my father's from Cali. I got parents on both coasts. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm a boiler man giving heat and hot water to the world. All right, so look. So right now, we at 187, right? It says establish heat at 197, right? So that means that once that 188 becomes 197, it's gonna say cycle on for whatever time is on. And at that time, it's gonna give it time to build more pressure, and then it's gonna shut off and say, hey, you good, y'all don't need no more heat until y'all need heat again. That's how that works. Your tape, why you retract this shit? I always wanted to try the bacon, egg, and cheese. You don't know what you missing. A bacon, egg, and cheese from the bodega is classic, bro. That shit tastes delicious, and you gotta have the grill already had like 5 different meals on it already. Then you get the bacon, egg, and cheese. You can't get it fresh when they just made you clean the thing. You gotta wait for like at least a couple cheesesteaks and shit like that, and then you get the bacon, egg, and cheese, but you have all that taste in it. I know Ak. Everybody know Ak. Mom made by the man Ak. That's facts. You gotta talk to Ak. Y'all stupid. You say you know Ak. Yeah, you know Ak. Exactly. Good evening, Christian. I'm out here being a hero. So I want to see what turns off first. Either the pressure control or the heat timer. Look. 191. It's almost at the 5. It's almost at the 5. Do y'all understand what I'm doing right now? I'm in a building giving them heat and hot water right now. Right now, people was not being able to shower. They can shower now. They can shower because of your boy. Got you that job, highly doubted. Oh, you got that job, highly doubted. What? What are you talking about? Yellow, graffiti, and I'm really into graffiti, and seeing pictures in New York makes me want to visit and try to pull up. Do you think he's the boiler man but don't work with boilers? I don't know, bro. Both of us in harmony. Every day, every day, every day. So we pray and we pray and we pray. I'm gonna get in wrong stone. I'm in the decided. So let's see the pressure. Alright. We got 193. Both. I'm sending steam and hot water upstairs. The hot water's right here. Which comes from over here. From the coil. It says 109 because probably everybody's using it because they ain't have it for like hours. Right now, everybody's using the hot water because they ain't have hot water in hours. For hours. So everybody's using it right now. I'm surprised you know how they are. Of course I know. I always smoke to take a chirp. That's a fact. Heating water. That's a fact. We're almost there. We're almost there. I want to see if this turned the boiler off. If this turned the boiler off, we good. Or I want to see if you lose power. One or the other. I don't think you're going to lose power. I think this is going to turn off. Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas. Dude, listen to hater, big dog. Feliz Navidad. Alright, so we're gonna find out now. It's either gonna do it now or not. I've been in NY my whole life. I go back and forth from Cali. I spend more time in NY than I do in Cali. All my cousins in Cali talk different than me. They be like, what up, New York? What up, New York? What up, bud? What up, bud? Hey, killer, I go hyphy. I go hyphy, killer. It's either this one or that one. I want this one. Alright, so now we're at 197. It should say cycle on. Well, probably when it hits, there you go, cycle on for 12 minutes. So that means it's gonna run for 12 minutes. And after the 12 minutes, it's gonna stay off for the remaining of the 60 minutes. So tell me what's 60 minus 12? Somebody tell me what's 60 minus 12? So that means it's gonna run for 12 minutes, stay off for 48 minutes, and then do the thing again. Do the whole cycle again. think you need a new pressure control. It should have shut off by now. Let's see. I'm just hoping this shit shut off. Facts. 48 minute cycle off. Facts. I think we're gonna have to change that pressure control. Unless we got a couple more minutes. 11 minutes. 11 minutes. If we can rock for 11 minutes. If we can rock for 11 minutes without losing power, we Gucci. That's a fact. We've definitely... Yo, my cousin say the same shit. He be like, "Ayo, B, what up, B?" Every time I go to California, he be like, "What up, B?" Right now we got like 9 more minutes. We got 9 more minutes before it shuts off. One or the other. That's a fact. I think that's why we want not 197. Because normally it'd be like 150. Already at 201. I don't even like the fact 201. We definitely need to change the... Now, if the heat timer turns it off, we can do it tomorrow. If not, then I have to go get it. That's pretty high. I think you can get heat without all this. I just think they have you high. And I think that's why we have an issue, because I don't think you need all this. Seven more minutes. Doesn't matter. It's automatic. I can't bring it down and get it slower. The pressure control is no good. Pressure control is no good. But I'm hoping that the heat timer turns it off if I could change it tomorrow. Because I don't have one on me right now. Six minutes. You know what I just noticed? It's backwards. Manual is automatic, and automatic is manual. Oh. You see how it's dancing by itself? It's supposed to do that on automatic. They have it reversed. Yeah. See how it's dancing? If you get too much pressure, it comes down to low fire. Oh. If you need more pressure, it goes to high fire. Oh. When you had it on the other one, it was just high fire giving you full blast. Yeah. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. Because automatic is supposed to automatically bounce up and down. I agree. So the thing is, he's on high fire all the time. It's not modulating to low. So now that I got it automatically modulating to low, it might not run that pressure, which will allow us to run until tomorrow. Three more minutes. What? In 3 minutes, that should shut the boiler off, and we're good. And then mañana, we come and change the pressure switch, the pressure control. Yo, mechanical constant heating was Gucci. Yeah, you see me. I'm constantly right now. So look, let me tell you what's going on, constant. Right now, a manual reset. So the pressure control is bad, right? So right now, I'm hoping that the boiler shuts off on the heat timer so that we can come back tomorrow and change the pressure control. Right now, if the boiler shuts off on the heat timer, I'm good. But if not, that means it's going to go off on the manual reset and it's a wrap. But if it does go off on the heat timer, we're good. I think I got like 2 minutes left. Okay. We got 2 minutes left on the heat timer. So it's either 2 minutes, the heat timer shuts it off, or in 2 minutes, this thing shuts off and we lose power over here. What should I DoorDash? Burritos. DoorDash burritos. Come on, baby. We got 1 more minute. I think we're good. 1 more minute. 1 more minute, constant. 1 more minute. That should shut my boiler off. After this 1 minute, look. Boom. Gang, gang. We Gucci. We definitely gonna have to change that pressure control. We definitely gonna have to change that one right there. All right. Bueno. So it's gonna run like this, and then mañana we come change back. Regular pressure control. All right. Above the line. There you go. Thank you, Sushi. All right, we out of here. Bueno. This way?
No.
Yes, it has a potentiometer on it. Yep. It does. Oh, all right, my bad, my bad. I had to cut the audio because I ain't want the music fucking with the copyrights. You feel me? Pigtail might be dirty, definitely might be dirty. But I think it's a control. I think it's a control because then if that pigtail got dirty, then the other pigtails would have got dirty. Type shit, you already know. But let me get up out of here. I don't want to drive with y'all. It's all dark in my car. I don't want to be driving and shit. So I'll see y'all later, maybe tonight. I don't know. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with me, and I appreciate that.